Okay, guys, let's talk about value giving. And this is ultimately, guys, like the one thing, kind of like it's one of the biggest differentiators nowadays between different salespeople. Okay, the ones who make a lot of money and get a lot of sales, and the ones who do not. Like literally, this is that one thing. Okay, and a lot of people who used to crush it in sales, they can't anymore because they don't get it. They don't get this one thing. I know a lot of I personally know a lot of salespeople who crushed it in the past and now they can hardly make any money. And that's why it's important to keep up to date with what works in sales. Now, this is one of those things that's like the new thing in a way that's like so powerful. Then there's those underground things like being excited and passionate about what you're selling. Those are the underground things that no one even understands that's going on that works. And then there's the authority, and that's like somewhat aware, but like very little people implement it. Very little people even know how to do it and do it. Okay, like that's huge. But this one's like beneath the surface and new. Okay, newly implemented in a powerful way. What it is when people receive value up front, they're more likely to buy the thing from you because they liked the value they got, and they trust you more because they got value from you, and they want to get more value from you. That's literally what it is. And it triggers reciprocity in the brain. And people are like, bro, I got value from this person. Okay, this is what's going on subconsciously and maybe a little bit consciously. They're like, I want more value and what this person has behind the paywall, what this person has to sell me. Okay, that's valuable. And when you hit on multiple other biases too, that's huge. But this one accelerates stuff a lot, like a lot. And I need to write down one other thing. Oh yeah, this is important. Okay. Okay, like this is so important, guys. But anyway, let me see. Okay. So anyway, it's so key, guys, that when someone like gets value from you, it's so key to actually make that happen, because you're missing out on sales if someone didn't receive value up front. Like if you look at like cold traffic, let's say you're running ads, okay, to your business or to yourself or some sales message you do. If you don't get value up front, they have no reason to trust you or like you, okay, or believe you. Okay, they're aware of you maybe, but they just didn't get value and now they don't like you, they don't trust you and stuff like that, okay? So when you do cold traffic, you need to build that and create a hot traffic. Hot traffic is people who have spent time with you, have gotten value from you, and have created connection with you and trust with you, okay? The difference between a little bit of money and a lot is this, like big time, okay? Let's see. So how do you trigger reciprocity once again? You can, if it's online that you're doing, you want to basically have like long form sales presentations that give value, tell stories of connection about you, okay, your product, your company, all the stories, the origin stories, and then you need to overcome objections about what you sell, okay, stuff that people may have about what you sell, the objections there. So you need to give value and stories around that, okay, maybe for 5 minutes. And then another 5 minutes about like the objections and all these things that they have going on internally within them. You know, have stories and value that overcome those objections and examples. And then ones that are external, not internal, but external now, okay? Examples of these. So the product itself, they're like, okay, maybe it's too much money. Okay, it may not work. Okay, this doesn't work for me type thing or whatever. This product is stupid. I don't know, like there's a bunch of things that people may have around the product, and you're gonna know what that is from customer feedback. Now, the next thing is, what are the internal objections that they have? And you're gonna get that too from customer feedback and external. So, example of internal things is like, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. This is too complicated. These type of things can be internal objections, but you'll find out what these are personally from feedback around whatever you're selling and when you get enough people to know about it, okay? Which is very easy. Run ads, it's tax write-off anyway to run traffic, and you're gonna make a ton of sales anyway. So throw money at it, get people in the door. You can test stuff with friends and family, but once again, it's not gonna fully let you know if it's gonna really work big time, okay, and scale. Because if you're selling to friends and family, what is that? People who know, like, and trust you already and support you, okay? So you wanna see if it works with cold traffic, okay? The whole funnel of building trust and likability and stuff, okay? Now, what's an external example? An external objection of someone would be like, my friends and family think that this is stupid. Or externally, subconsciously, they think, oh, their status is going to decrease or whatever. Or maybe they're like, externally, I'm going to lose a lot of money or something. That's what they think. So ways to overcome these is very powerful. And I have a whole video about overcoming objections. But when we trigger reciprocity, we want to build connection. We want to tell great stories, and even painful stories and funny stories. We want to basically give value. Okay, up front is key. Okay, so another example outside of a long sales presentation is starting a content or distribution channel. A distribution channel is considered your show, your place people go to consume content and build trust with you. It can be on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. YouTube's the best, okay, because you can do long form content and it's best for that, and it's by far one of the best platforms. It's in fact the biggest platform where people spend the most time on in the world, okay, is YouTube. Google is the #1 traffic site in the world, like gets the most traffic to that site, Google. Then there's YouTube, then there's Facebook, then everything below that, okay? And Instagram is also beneath Facebook, inside of Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram, okay? So you can be on all these, you can repurpose content across all these, but imagine in this scenario, okay? Let's say you're a phone salesman, okay? And you're selling some product, maybe it's a high ticket or mid ticket product, and you mention to people because they don't trust you, and you know this that they don't trust you, okay? You're learning this right now. They don't like you yet, okay? And they don't even know what you look like. And this is cold calling we're talking about here. I've done cold calls before. I sucked at it, but then I started to get better at it. And, you know, I got some sales here and there. I never really implemented certain tips here. And if I were to get back into sales, cold calling sales, I wouldn't stay there for long because there's better opportunities out there. And when you know the secrets, which there are secrets to making money online and making money in general, you do those that are better. Low input, high output is the whole goal. But anyway, let's imagine doing cold sales and you know this stuff. So you tell the person, hey, go check out my YouTube channel, and you're excited about it. And they're like, heck yeah, I want to see it. So you give value, and you have people on average spending like 5 hours with you. You're going to close a lot of people on this thing you sell, and you can link to something inside every video. Remember, this is the biggest platform in the world. You should choose YouTube, okay, above all. And you link to the thing you sell inside these videos that give value, and people binge watch them, and your videos are great. Not professional necessarily, but you're giving value, you're building trust, you're building likability with people, okay? A certain percentage will buy every time. And you send people to these videos and you put them all in a playlist where people literally will binge watch them all. So you say, go to this link, I'm gonna send you the link to your email. This is how you crush it with cold sales, okay, in this scenario. It's like a high level thought, basically, okay? So triggering reciprocity is a powerful cognitive bias. It's one of the cognitive biases. And you will get so many more sales because this is like the underground thing that's new that like hardly anyone implements because they don't understand it necessarily. Remember, people buy from people and people who they know, like, and trust. And people can also buy from the people who are associated to your product who they know, like, and trust. Okay, so they will buy your product if there's someone they know, like, and trust connected to that product, and you need to target the people who know, like, and trust that person. So you know that you're targeting the people who know this person, and that person recommends your product, okay? Or you can build your own audience, which is ultimately very powerful because you can build your own audience, you own the traffic, you can build your own email list, people know you, you can come out with your own offers, get 100% commission because it's yours, and you can crush it, okay? I highly recommend that. Everyone's an expert at something, everyone's passionate about something, everyone's an authority at something or multiple things. There's a lot of people that are authority at one, but very few that are authority at multiple things. An expert at multiple things and spent over 10,000 hours in multiple different things. Okay, so you can absolutely build a personal brand and be a salesman who sells great stuff, okay, and crushes it, okay? So this is the difference between high-level sales or not, okay? So there you go. Reciprocity bias is huge. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let's move on to the next one, baby.